It's WNCW. That is new music from the Sugar Man 3, and that is the Witches Boogaloo. I bet the people in the room like that. Did y'all like that?
I loved it.
Just seemed like something you might get a handle on. We are live in Studio B, and it is Yo Mama's Big Fat Booty Band here in Studio B. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Wow, looking good.
Thank you.
Keyboards and hair and different colors.
The years have been good to us.
Yeah, awesome. Tell us about the new record, Doing It Hard.
Well, the last time we had a studio album, was back in 2007. Actually, it's a long time ago. And this one right here is, it's coming out, not too long ago, about 6 weeks ago. It's what we're doing now. We're incorporating a lot of new sounds in it and stuff like that. We have definitely in the past, like 2.5 or going on 3 years now, 2 new members. We've got Lee Allen here on the drums, and Mary Francis here on the keyboards and vocals.
Yeah.
And we've been loving and digging a new sound. It's more harder edged than what we had previously and stuff like that. And
we are now doing it harder.
It kind of reflects our approach to music, to playing music, to life, and to touring, and to just about everything.
Hey, I read that comment somewhere. I guess it's on the CD. It says that our approach to music and life. And yeah, you want to explain, or do we not want to go there?
I feel
just try our best. Do our best.
I feel like in the music business is a tough business, and the harder you work, I think the more it pays off, and you have to keep working at it and keep working at it and keep every day just kind of like working towards pushing that truck up the hill. You know what I mean? And it's a very rewarding journey, and we all love it. That's why we continue to do it. This is like the coming up on 10 years for the band this year, and we wouldn't do it if we didn't love it. But it is. It's a hard road, and it's very challenging. I think a lot of people think that being in a band is all like, especially a touring traveling band is all parties and just just a fun thing. It's like the music, the shows are, but there's a lot of work behind the scenes that go into really being a successful business, and that's what I think our approach is just pushing ourselves and our business and our music as hard as we can.
There's a lot the discouragement and stuff like that. It's like, don't get down from the discouragement. Like, push even harder because of that.
Live and breathe and drink every
We've had our fair
musical
share of discouragement and there and stuff like that, and the ups and downs. But the good has outweighed the bad.
But when did because y'all started? I mean, it was a fun. It was a party band in Nashville. It was fun. When did it sort of click that no, we can really polish this and get this to another level?
Last Thursday.
Driving down here, daggone it. That's what I thought.
I mean, as we put more of our lives and more of our time into this, and it's not just a side gig or a party anymore. It's this is actually our main source of income, our job, our lives, and
it's no longer just free beer.
Right.
And we tour nationally. We spend a lot of time out there and visiting the world, and so it's a pleasure to do this for a living.
Yeah.
We were coming up pretty close, actually, on playing a show in every single U.S. state.
Yes.
Here
We are. We're
3
closing in.
Wait,
On
no, what are the
Maine.
3?
Yeah.
Maine?
Maine.
Delaware,
Delaware.
Hawaii.
and Hawaii.
Yes,
Ooh,
'cause
now
we
2
have
you
been
can
to
get on the
Alaska.
way to each other, but I don't know what you're going to do on Hawaii. So you
And
did.
actually, we have Maine booked there, I think,
Do you?
here in a little bit.
Hey, I don't want to tell your business, but you might want to go to Hawaii. Just
Maybe go out there for a couple of weeks.
We're trying to work it out.
it's
A
above
life
Delaware.
raft big enough to float our
nice
van and trailer over there.
is that what you do? You float down there on a life raft?
Hey, man, you never been to Hawaii?
Well, I haven't been with the
Just
booty
paddle.
band.
Just paddle.
As long as
You
they
haven't
have
been, brother. You haven't been.
So you went like 5 years without making a CD, and now you're just.
We're cranking them out.
Our goal is to have a new studio album out every year.
Actually, we came right off the road and went straight into the studio. Like, drove across the country, took a day off, and then went to Echo Mountain and started working on this album.
The one that we're doing it hard, or
No, the new one.
newest.
You've overwhelmed me.
Delirium can work out well in the studio, actually.
It's and then you.
You thought Booty Band was playing around? No.
And then did you say to me off mic you're also doing a remix project of Doing It Hard?
Yes.
When's that coming out?
They'll share.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have that for the end of July and for August to celebrate the 10-year anniversary. We got some local musicians and DJs working on the remix, and we also got some out-of-town guests and stuff. We're really excited about it, hearing what everybody's going to contribute to the project.
10 years?
So,
Yeah, it's coming August.
It's our anniversary.
yeah, happy 10th, y'all.
Thanks.
So you don't know what the remixes are going to be. You just wait and see what people hand to you, and
Absolutely.
Well,
That's gotta be fun.
we've got 23 Skidoo, also known as
Right.
Cactus from GFE, doing one, so we know that one's going to be good. We've got DJ Spam doing one.
right on.
Who else do we have, JP?
We have Mr. Lee Allen over there on the drum set doing one.
Mr. Funk.
Yeah.
And
You better did a good
That's
one.
right. I got to get a good one out there for us. Yeah. Now we're gonna have
Dave Hamilton.
Dave Hamilton from the Moog Foundation, and I think.
Speaking of which, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Bob.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Bob
right.
Moog.
I'm trying to represent.
Represent with the Moog
happy
T-shirt there.
birthday.
That's right. Gotta show some love there. And we're gonna have the cats from Paper Tiger do a remix,
Right
and Duende Mountain Duo, they're gonna do a remix as well.
Wow.
And a couple other cats too. So.
Right.
But it's true, we don't know what they're going to sound like.
Yeah.
We just know it's going to sound good.
Yeah, it's got to be fun though to get to hear your music kind of turned over and reinterpreted or something like that. And then, so the next record that you're already working on, is that any target date on that or release?
Yeah, we're aiming for a spring release of next year,
about
so
a
that'll
year
be
from now.
exactly a year from this album's release. So, like I said, we're trying to pump them out every year. We're
So-
gonna, you know,
What's happened to the band? You've reached a point where you got the sound where you wanted to, because there was a long stretch there where you,
we went through a lot of different members.
yeah.
There was a couple years where we were fluctuating. We went through some different stuff, and then we met these guys, Lee and Mary, and that's when we started to develop the sound that we have now. And so it's like we've had lots of ideas floating around in our heads for a while, and then finally we got the dream team together, and now we have a steady focus, and we're kind of just plowing through it and just taking charge and trying to lay down as much stuff as we can.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and you want to introduce yourselves or who's in the band, however you want to do it, introduce
Sure.
each other.
Your Mama's Big Fat Booty Band 2012 consists of members of
My name is Mary Francis. I play keys and sing.
Yeah.
I like to be called Mama Funk.
It's JP Miller. I play guitar and do vocals.
Yeah.
I am Al Ingram, aka Sweet Nasty. I play the bass and sing a little bit.
Cool.
I'm Derek Johnson, also known as Dr. Ock. Play trombone, sing a little bit, and love to shake the tambourine.
I'm Greg Hollowell. I play saxophones and flute.
My name is Lee Allen. I play drums. That's it.
Cool. Yeah. So it's a 6-piece today. The nicknames, do you give yourself a nickname or is the nickname bestowed
happens,
upon
yeah.
you?
It's given to me.
You know, I somehow magically get one every single day from the band.
Yes.
So you just change identity.
Derek nickname Johnson.
Yeah, we even
It
named
just
that.
happens that my last name is Johnson, and every day
Almost
they'll look
anything
at the
sounds
sky
good in
and they'll be
front
like,
of Johnson.
"Oh, it's Scott Johnson."
My favorite one was on Spruce Tip when we were up in Alaska playing. They had that Spruce Tip here.
Spruce tip.
Spruce Tip Johnson on,
Yeah.
on the bone.
My name is
I could get into that. I get it. I get it.
Can you say that?
I don't know. You know, this could be. Well, the door's locked. I want to let everyone know that we're talking about YouTube. This one should be up on YouTube. What, in about a week or so, John? You think something like that?
Oh, great.
Maybe 5 days, something like that. So we've got this. Everyone looks good. Y'all look good today.
But speaking of YouTube, if you actually go to the Booty Band channel, if you can stream the entire Doing It Hard album right there, we have a playlist set up. You can click on it, go cook some dinner, whatever you need to do, and it'll play in the background for you. So definitely check it out.
You know,
is
it's kind of hard to search for a booty band when you're at work, you know, with all those filters.
right.
So you just go to YouTube. You still
get
check
in
out
trouble.
Mama's Big Fat Booty Band. You got you. Got your back, baby.
Yeah, it is a very interactive website. I enjoyed kind of poking around in there. Who does the writing with the band? How does that work?
We all actually do the writing. It's actually a pretty fun process. You know, sometimes somebody will have like either key section with drums or a bass loop or a couple of horn parts coming up, and next thing you know, you bat your eye and there's a song in front of you. Wow.
Does that happen during shows, or is that a rehearsal thing strictly? Do you ever like go that
It
way?
happens every day. Just walking out
Everywhere.
there.
Rehearsals,
Streets,
sound while we're waiting around on sound check, walking
Waking
down
up
the
from
street,
dreams.
Yep.
singing in the shower. You know, it's
One time
As far
that
as
song.
putting songs together, it'd be
Oh.
more in other places than the stage. We will do some kind of impromptu jams on stage.
Yeah.
But the songwriting, we'll get it worked out before we.
That song
Like
"Let
to-
Me End It" we did earlier. It was like after off of from the Asheville Funk Jam. I was just on bass and we were just jamming and do the Asheville Funk Jam at the One Stop.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
Leah Mary heard that bass line. I forgot all about it, and we brought it up at practice. Next thing you know, we have a brand new song. Just how it goes.
Sometimes life is good that way, right? It's Your Mama's Big Fat Booty Band playing live today in Studio B. You guys, thanks so much. Sounded great.
And
Thank
thank you guys
you.
too.
Yeah, good luck with all the stuff and the raft trip to Hawaii and the whole 9 yards. And come again. Thanks, y'all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys.
We pick up a tune from Burning Spear now. This is WNCW Spindale, WSIF Wilkesboro.